Hello children, so this is Alina here. So yesterday we have just learned that how to represent the number in 3 digit, 4 digit, 5 digit. Let us have a small recap. So now we use the digits to represent the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. These were the digits that we used to represent the number. Similarly, even we also learned that the greatest and the smallest 3 digit, 4 digit as well as the 5 digit number. So let us recall that also again. So 3 digit it's 100 and the greatest 3 digit is 999. So 4 digit, so it is 1000 and 9999 and greater 5 digit it is 10,000. The smallest 5 digit number is 10,000 and the greatest 5 digit number is 99,999. So children, we have learned this in the previous class. Now let us learn how to write. So I am going to teach you now how to represent the given number in an abacus. So let us continue with that today. So to represent the given number on an abacus. So children, let us consider with an example 6321. So now if you just place values here, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. So we have 4 digits for which first you need to draw a baseline. Children, let us draw a baseline. So depending the number of digits, we need to draw so many number of columns. So let us draw that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So since we have 4 digits here, so you need to draw 4 columns. So then below this I am going to write ones, tens, hundreds and thousands. And even children, you need to write the digits so that while drawing the beads you will not have any confusion. So let us write the given digit just below that, below this lines. So 6, 3, 2, 1. So now our abacus it is ready. Let us draw the beads. Now the column is ready. Everything is ready. Let us draw the beads. So now in ones place we have 1. So you need to draw only 1 bead. So then in tens place I have 2. So you need to draw 2 beads. Then in hundreds place we have 3. So you need to draw 3 beads. And in thousands place it is 6. So your children, you are going to neatly draw the 6 beads. So you can use any colors or any color so that it looks beautiful. So see children, how beautifully we have represented the given number in an abacus. So this gives a very clear picture, or very clearly it helps us to understand the given numbers, it helps us to read the number, that is 6321. So let me consider another example. So I am going to take one more example now. So 7042. Now look at this. Again in the same way I am going to draw the baseline. Let us draw a baseline. So as I told you, now children, this time let me consider with a number with the 10,000 place. So let me take another digit. So now let us write the place values: ones, tens, hundreds, thousands and 10,000s. Now this time I have taken 5 digits. So let us draw an abacus for this given number. So as I told you, according to the number of digits, you need to draw the number of lines, vertical lines on this baseline. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So then let us write the place values for this. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands and 10,000s. Then next we'll write the number 1, 7, 0, 4, 2. So what is the next step, children? Let us draw the beads. So now since we have 2 in ones place, so we are going to draw 2 beads. So 1, 2. Then now look at this. In tens place we have the digit 4. So let us draw 4 beads. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So again in hundreds place we have 0. So what are we going to do now? So then no beads. Just we are going to leave this line blank. Just leave it empty, no beads here. So then next coming to the thousands place we have 7. So you need to draw 7 beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So now in 10,000s place I have a digit 1. So therefore you are going to draw only 1 bead. So children, our abacus is ready now. So how are we going to read this number now? It's 17,042. Since hundreds place is 0, we don't mention it. So therefore we are going to read this number as 17,042. Okay, I hope this is clear to all of you. Yes, children. Now next we'll just move on to write. How to write the number in the expanded form. So now children, usually we just everybody likes to watch TV, isn't it? So now what is the full form or the full form of TV? Television. So similarly for a personal computer we use the short form as PC. So even numbers also we can write it in the expanded form. So let us learn how to write the number in the expanded form. So now children, I'll take an example. So first, to write the number in the expanded form, you have to keep their place values in your mind. So let us take an example here. So to write the number in the expanded form. Now look at this example. 4,797. So for which first you need to write ones, tens, hundreds and thousands. So now you know their place values. Accordingly you can expand the number. And children, one more thing. So again in the expanded form you can write in 2 forms. So that is, let me write the first one. You can write it in the words, that is 4,000s. 4,000s plus 700s. You can write this in words plus 9 tens plus 7 ones. So this is one form of writing. We can reduce again still another short form, which is the other form. So I am going to write this. Instead of writing it in words, we can represent it in figures also. That is 4 into 1000. So you have to mention 4 into 1000. You cannot write it as just 4 and 1000. Then it becomes 41,000. You need to be very careful while writing this. So while writing, you have to write 4 into 1000. So then let us continue. Plus 7 into 100 plus 9 into 10 plus 7 into 1. See children, now our expanded form is ready. So you can write a given number in this form. That is 4,000s plus 7 hundreds plus 9 tens plus 7 ones. Or the other form of writing it is 4 into 1000 plus 7 into 100 plus 9 into 10 plus 7 into 1. So let us take another example here. So I am going to take another example. Okay. So once again, now the number is ready. It's 30,062. So let us write first their place values. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands and 10,000s. So now after writing the place value, children, shall we start to expand? Yes. Come. So therefore that is 3 10,000s. 3 10,000s plus, now you can observe here, it forms a 0 thousands and 0 hundreds. So 0 means, as we know that 0 means no value. So once again, no need to write that. So straight away you can just move on to the digit in the tens place. That is plus 6 tens. 6 tens plus 2 ones. Yes. Next, shall we write in the other form? Yes. That is 3 into 10,000 plus 6 into 10 plus 2 into 1. So is this clear to you, children? Everybody have understood? I hope everyone have understood how to write the expanded form. So now we'll just move it into vice versa. That is the other way. So we will be just giving you the expanded form. If it is given in the expanded form, how to write it in the short form. So let us learn how to write in the other form. So now to write the given number in the short form. So to write the given expanded form in short form. Okay, now look at this, children. I am going to take an example. 4,326. Sorry, it has to be written in the expanded form. So I am going to write it now. 4,000 plus 300 plus 2 tens plus 5 ones. So you can see the children, it is given in the expanded form. Now we are going to write it in the short form. So therefore, first we are going to write 4,000s. So that is 4,000 plus 300s. So therefore it's 300 plus 2 tens. That is 20 plus 5 ones. It is 5. So now children, look at this. This first, because if you write from this way to this, it helps you to write the number easily in the short form. So let us write 4,325. Look at this, children. Now this is our answer. That is the given expanded form. We have written it in the short form. So let us take another example now. 7 10,000s. 7 10,000s plus 200s plus 5 ones. Now look at this number, children. Carefully observe it. Now I am not going to write this form straight away. I just want to write it in this form. So observe the number carefully. So it is 7 10,000s. 7 into 10,000, it forms 70,000. 70,000, then plus 200s plus Again, you can see that tens place is missing. Here, thousands place is missing and tens of place is missing. So what are we going to do here? You have to write 0. Whichever the places it is missing, you have to fill it up with 0. So let us write that. So it is 70,000. So again, you can see that thousands place is missing. So we have done it. So then 200s. Again, tens place is missing. We have to write 0 and 5 ones. So look at this, children, now. 70,205. So this is the short form of writing the given expanded form. So is this clear, children? I hope everybody is clear with this. How to write the given. Now, this is it is given in the words. Now I am going to take other way. So look at this, the other type of number. How to write that? It is again quite easy. 6 into 1000 plus 8 into 100 plus 4 into 10 plus 2 into 1. So there you saw that it was given in words. Now here you can just see that it is given as the product of 1000, 100, tens and ones. So this also you can write it as 6,842. Okay. So one more. 52,633. So here this number, children, see, I have written 52,633. Is it a short form or the expanded form? Is it matching with the heading? No. Actually, this is the short form. So our children the same mistake. Even you will do it while writing. Sometimes you read the question and you write the answer in the other way. So this mistake should not be done. So now let me write this. 5 into 10,000 plus 2 into 1,000 plus 6 into 100 plus 4 into 10 plus 7 into 1. So now, see, look at this question now. Now my question, is it ready? Is it correct with the heading? Yes. So now, let me write here. So now 5 into 10,000. So it becomes 50,000 plus 2 into 1,000, 2,000. So now 50,000 plus 2,000. So it becomes 52,000. 6 into 100 is 600. Then 4 into 10 is 40 plus 7 into 1 is 7. So that is 647. So now look at this, right? 52,647. Now this forms the short form for this expanded form. Okay. So now children, I hope this is clear to all of you now. How to write the expanded form into the short form or short form into the expanded form. So next we'll continue now with the place value, as you already know. But something else today I just want to tell you here, that is face value. So I hope you have learned or you have heard of it, but let us know more about it. The place value and the face value of the given number. So place value and face value. Okay, so children, see, let us consider that in a class. So you people face so many tests and exams. Definitely you will have the toppers. Let us consider that the first 3 toppers, they got the prize. So depending on their scores. So but the first, you can see that the topmost score will get the first rank, then the second highest will get the second rank, and the third highest will get the third rank. We'll see that the first 3 or the 3 toppers, they got the prize. They are the winners, prize winners. Which I just want to tell you that the place value and the face value, but their places it differs. Their spots it differs. The first topper will be given as the first rank, the second topper will be given a second rank, and the third topper will be given the third rank. Similarly, here also in the number, so let me take a number here. Let me take an example here. So now here I have written a number 5247. Let us write the place value ones, tens, hundreds and thousands. Now here you can see that the number 5247. So the 7 is in ones place. Then 4 is in tens place. 2 is in hundreds place. And 5 is in thousands place. So each number has its own unique place value. So let us write that. Okay. So if I just consider, okay, see here children. So I am going to make two columns here. So to differentiate between the place value as well as the face value. Yes, so the place value is the value of the number which is because of its position in the number. So you can see that 4 is in tens place. So what is its place value? It is 40. Now 5 is in thousands place. So what is its place value? It is 5000. But what about the face value? So the face value is the value of the number itself irrespective of its position. So here if you take it is 4. So here the face value of 4 is 4 itself. If the place value of 7, 7 itself. Or 2, 2 itself. We don't see. If you just take the place value, here the face value of this 2 is 2 itself. But if you talk about its place value, because 2 is in hundreds place, its value will be 200. So same thing if you consider the face value of 5, by its value is 5 itself. So wherever it is, its value doesn't change. Whichever the position it occupies, its value doesn't change. But if you talk about the place, so the place wherever according to its position, according to its place, definitely the value of the number also changes. So let me write that to be very clear. So first I am going to talk about 7. So what is the place value of 7? Since 7 is in one's place, that is 7 into 1. So here it remains as 7. What about its face value? So face value is 7 itself. Now let us talk about 4. So if you can see that 4 is in tens place. So 4 into 10, the place value of 4 becomes 40. Now what about its face value? Its face value will be again 4 itself. So children, you can make out the difference here. So here the face value of 4 will be 4 itself. Now the next number, if you take the next number 2, since 2 is in hundreds place, 2 into 100, so it is 200. Now what is its face value? So once again it will be 2 itself irrespective of its position. Now next we'll just come to this, that is 5. So then 5 into 1000, so it forms 5000. The place value of 5 will be 5000 and the face value of 5 will be 5. So I hope this is clear to all of you. So the place value and the face value. So there is no confusion. So clearly you can understand. So place value is the value of the number due to its position in the number, and the face value of the number is the value of the number itself irrespective of its position. So I hope children, is this clear to all of you? So today you have learned about the expanded form, the place value and the face value, as well as the very interesting drawing, that is how to represent the number in the brackets. So children, will continue in the next class. Thank you.